Happy Mintmai Monday! Hi, I'm Mintmai. Welcome back to the bakery. Thank you for waiting. Hello. Thank you so much for waiting. Today, I woke up in the morning and I found... Oh, first of all, my desk is too high. But this morning I woke up and I found that my seasonal allergies have kind of been flaring up again. It's very rare. I feel like it's rare. It's just I haven't been sleeping like the best because I've been super busy. Many thoughts head full, a lot of work kind of things going on. And so I feel like my seasonal allergies have been like flaring up as a result of that. And so yeah, that was interesting. So I woke up this morning and I was like, ugh. But then it kind of helped. I think like waking up and everything, it sort of subsided. And so thank goodness. But also as a result of that, as well as my schedule today we kind of have a short and sweet stream, and I hope that's okay with you. I figured, you know, I wanted to stream as opposed to not, even though today is kind of a crowded day. But yeah. What's good? Woo! What's good with you? What's happening over there? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I had a lot of fun playing Mecha Chameleon. I keep wanting to say Mecha, but it's Mecha. I had a lot of fun playing Mecha Chameleon with friends yesterday. At the same time, I was so busy for the rest of the weekend. It felt like it was just a whirlwind. So today, we are chilling and doodling as well. Yeah, you like the background? I like it too. I love my bakery. But Mecha Chameleon is super fun. Hi. But I figured, you know, I like to upkeep I like to see you often, so... What am I saying now? Mintmai is EP. It's okay though. Oh my goodness, what was I looking at earlier? I was looking at this ASMR channel I used to watch that hasn't been like active for 2 years, and I'm like, please come back. Please come back, Queen. We miss you. But it's okay. It's all right. I will live with it. Sometimes I don't know if it's certainly not the worst feeling ever, but to me I'm like, oh, I feel like there have been many times there's been like an ASMR channel that I like for a while and they just like stealth retire, and I'm like, you know what, I guess I understand that, you know, doing ASMR videos or just videos in general, right? If you haven't really put in a long-term commitment to it, I suppose you could retire whenever. But I guess to me it's different for VTubing, I suppose. Not only that, it's just like as a fan of these ASMR channels, whenever they disappear, they like vanish. And a lot of times ASMR channels, they don't even have social media outside of their channel. I'm like, I know you owe absolutely nothing to me, and I just simply want to enjoy and watch your videos to go to sleep. But the worst thing is I have these playlists that I like to listen to before I go to bed, or just when I feel like, you know, relaxing and things like that. And sometimes I open it and the thumbnail is like the YouTube thumbnail of death. It's like the gray with the 3 dots, and I'm like, this ASMR person just vanished. Thank you so much for the redirect. Welcome in. Hi, I'm Mintmai. I'm a baker and I draw and I yap, and today is Monday and we're just kind of getting warmed up into things. And I was doing a mini event on ASMR YouTube channels that I dearly miss. Thank you for the fruits raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. Today, I'm just chit-chatting. I kind of didn't have a super big plan for today. I usually go into streams with more of a plan, but today was just one of those. I was like, I want to hang out. But I don't know exactly, like, specifically what I want to do. Usually Monday is my day where I just do desk work and I do some offline work. But Monday is typically like my buckle down and figure out the schedule for the weekday. But I'm throwing myself in head first today because we can. Oh, you've got a channel like that too. I think I also have seen that channel before. Wait, I'm curious now. Let me see if I have seen anything from that channel before. Ah, yes. I have seen this channel. It's been 8 years. I watched some of her videos a very, very long time ago. I mean, currently my favorite ASMR channel is still pretty active. She was never like super well, again, videos take a lot of time, but currently my favorite ASMR channel for a very long time that uploads around once a month is still Latte ASMR. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Hello. Ta-da. Stretch. All right. I feel like I'm ready to sort of set up my tablet and jump into some drawing because this idea just like flew by my mind. But yesterday, I think I was super sleep deprived or like about to go to bed. And I just don't remember sending this out, but I just tweeted white sundresses, send tweet. And then the next morning I woke up, aka today morning I woke up and I was like, why am I getting notifications on Twitter? I was like, why am I getting notifications for, like, I don't remember what's, like, what? And then I looked and I was like, oh, like I actually tweeted that. That's so rare. So rare for me to actually just like be tired enough to post something and not recall it. Good morning. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Oh my goodness, there's already cat hair on my tablet, even though I like stored it. My cats get into everything. It's impossible for them not to. But it's okay because I love them. I let them get into everything. Dun, dun, dun. I kind of figured, because I was, I suppose, in that state of mind yesterday, that I might as well doodle something related to sundresses today. I was feeling like that was the move. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you hearing that? I have no idea what just happened. Did you hear a beeping sound? Beep, 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 beep. I think my mouse is dying. Hearing what? Oh no, I think it was only on my end. OBS like froze. I tried to click on something and everything froze for a moment, but I think it's just because I plugged in my tablet. Whoopsies. Okay, I think we're good. I also recently changed my shortcuts, so hopefully they're like even easier to use. Not here. Awesome. That was kind of a jump scare, so I'm glad you didn't hear it. I think it's one of those like Windows sounds. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Not the sticky key sound, but something different I hadn't quite heard before. That's okay. I have I have my batteries. You like when I put my hair down? I do put my hair down rarely, on rare occasion. I just like keeping it tied up so it's out of my face, but also today is chill day. We just got my hair down. I'm gonna move us to the art screen so that we can get started like right off the bat, because today is a rare short day. But thank you for being here. Happy Mintmai Monday. All right, I have this I have this that I was already working on a while ago as like a test. I'll get my drawing tablet too. Let me see. Wow. Look at that. Drawing tablet. Okay. And... nice. I kind of tried to arrange, because I'm new to Clip Studio Paint, I tried to arrange it in like different ways, but I'm not sure what is the best still. I think maybe like this you can see the art a little bit better, but then you get all of that like UI on the left side, but I don't think that's too bad. I do apologize, I have morning voice today. This is rare as well. I almost took today to just do desk work as usual, but I was like, but I want to say hi. Me versus myself. But hey, lately I recently just changed my shortcuts so I can switch between my pen, my eraser really fast, and then blending brush and color picker. So those are my 4 favorite shortcuts. And then I'll put this here. Cutest art ever. Oh my gosh, no. She's just there. I'm glad you like it though. Right, let me see. I want to... oh. Okay. I'm still figuring out my Clip Studio Paint, like what I prefer for the UI, because it's so new. Even though I've been using it more and more, it feels so new to me. Okay, let's see. I do have this doodle here, but I want to draw something else. So it's still on this layer. I'll name it Mintmai Peace. Just a little nickname for the layer, but I'll start fresh, so from scratch. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I just started rotating the canvas like crazy. Okay, here we go. This is like a nice and simple pen. I do need the opacity to be at 100. Or at least at like 80. I like drawing high opacity. Maybe not full opacity every time. But I think 80, 85 around there is good for me. And then I have to pick like a... I want a dark brown pen. Okay. Good afternoon! Hello! Hi, Ruki! I miss you, I love you! Oh... I miss you so much. That's my friend Ruki. Yay! Yippee! I miss you, I love you too! Working hard today. I'm just doodling a little, just to get warmed up, because I have a lot of work I need to do later. But... because of that... I'm like, I wanna do some drawing, like, for fun first. And then I can worry about, like, the work stuff. But hey, I was tweeting about sundresses. So we're gonna kind of sundress doodle. Who starts their drawings from the arm? That sounds like so specific. Who does that? I guess I know the answer to that. Sometimes I do. Not always. Hi, Miss Toki! Wow, welcome in! Welcome to the stream! No, I don't take drawing requests unless I specifically ask. Sorry about that. I also currently have commissions closed because I haven't taken commissions for years. Especially for character art, because it takes me way too long. But that's just me. I tend to just draw on stream for personal projects or just for fun. Yeah. I would say generally if you're collecting art of your character, the best way to go about that is commissioning artwork though. And I understand not everyone has the budget for that, but there's like a lot of good websites like Skeb, VGen, VGen is good if you're primarily looking for a platform that has like communication, because Skep doesn't have that. But I highly recommend looking at those if you want to collect art of your character. Yeah, because in general, not everyone feels great about being specifically, I think, typically, like the "can you draw my character" question doesn't quite fly everywhere. Just more of a like a respecting people's time thing for future reference. It makes sense in a way that the arm pose would be the anchor front and center for this pose for sure. We're gonna just kind of do like a subtle. I haven't even drawn the head. Mintmai comms, drools. Oh my goodness, I would love to. It's hard. It's hard because the reason I'm not taking commissions right now is because before, when I took commissions, it was only for like really things that weren't character, like full character artwork. And I only took commissions from like maybe sometimes mutuals or some friends if they had asked me in DMs. And it's always because I like takes so long to draw, especially if it's something I deem like if it's not my own character and I'm not used to the character design, sometimes it takes like, in my opinion, it takes way too long to like lock in. So until I think until my other and my like personal work is more settled in, I don't trust myself to like fully open commissions until I know I can finish them in like responsible amounts of time. That's kind of why I haven't tried opening them for a long time. Because there's some really important stuff I want to like try doing first and foremost. Yeah. So that's kind of the biggest thing. You're thinking sundress. Dun, 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 dun. Thinking sundresses. This head is like not proportional. I don't know what it is about drawing in another art program, even though it's like it's not that different, but it's like anatomy goes out the window. Anatomy, goodbye. There's like a lot of summer songs that I really like that I can start looping because we're officially in the warm season. Oh, also this is nice because whatever art I draw today, I can kind of use it for when I have to. Honestly, drawing the art like this makes it look like I'm going on a vacation. But no, it's more so I've got like important things to take care of and I need to visit family and things like that. So next week we'll kind of have I will be off stream. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss you though. That's why I was trying to squeeze in like another stream this week. I was like, oh, I don't know how many times I'll stream throughout the week, but I know that I'm gone like next, like 1 week from now. So even then, it's only gonna be a week. But a week can feel so long. I'm thinking about how I want to draw the eyes. Wow, this is very low resolution. I might make this the canvas larger in a bit. Because again, I'm really not used to drawing here. So we're gonna do like a sketch and then maybe more later. If I make it, if I want to clean up the drawing, I can make it larger in a little bit. I don't know why though, I love drawing at low resolution. My art looks better if it's crunchy. My bread, it's gonna be stale. No! I'm sure your bread will be just fine. You guys will be good. You guys will survive a week. There's a lot of things that I want to get, you know, started on, especially behind the scenes. It's been so... I'm trying to think about the last time I've been this busy. And I mean, I guess I've always been filling my schedule with like work and other things, but I do think the last time I've been having this much stuff to do, it's been a while. At least a year. Let's see. Something I'm very excited about though is I have some stuff in the works for when I'm back, so it'll be fun. Maybe not immediately when I'm back, and I'm also thinking about whether realistically I'm thinking about how much time I might need to... I don't want to be off streaming, but I might start setting like a schedule, some kind of semi-hiatus schedule. Only for a little bit. I needed this. I'm deciding which method I would prefer, as far as like for debut prep goes, because that's kind of been like the big thing on my mind lately, which is that I actually do need like a solid chunk of time to just be completely focused on that, because it is a, I guess, higher intensity thing. Rita, what? So let me think. So 3 years ago is when I debuted, and I am not super proud of it anymore, if that makes sense. Like not in like a, like I don't hate it or anything. In fact, I'm very grateful for everything I've ever learned over time. But I basically will have like a new model and new everything. I announced it very, very subtly in a zatsudan that says like big announcement a while ago. But you see, I've been keeping it kind of under wraps because I need to see when it can happen. I don't like announcing really big surprises like this so far in advance, but the reason why I was talking about it is because I wanted people to know why I was so busy. Okay, so it's from a stream 1 month ago, and it was a very, I wouldn't say you need to watch it in particular to understand what's going on. I missed it. No, it's so okay. I also tweeted really, really ominously. You know what I would rather happen? Just act really surprised when I announce it formally. I want everyone to act so surprised when I get to announce it formally, because I so badly want to talk about it more, but I really can't talk about it until I do it, you know? It's like I can't show you nothing and just be like, oh, it's coming. I don't like doing that very much, but it's true that I think it's actually enough work to warrant a stream break, which breaks my heart because I'm like, I don't like being away, but it's enough work to actually justify like taking time off so that I can come back with something better, because it's like the less time I have to work on it, the more I have to delay it, and I don't like that because I obviously want to start showing you all the cool stuff sooner than later. I want to have the cool things sooner than later, so as much as it pains me to be like, do I need to take like a hiatus to actually work? I'm stunned. Yippee! Happy Monday. Smile. So yeah, because now I've been like talking about it, and I mentioned I'm trying to talk about it as little as possible because I think I don't want to dampen the surprise, but I do also like I like the feeling of feeling excited together as well. Because it's hard for me to basically be living, breathing, etc. Living, breathing, waiting in my 2.0. Like, thinking about it all the time. It's kind of hard to do that and like never bring it up on stream. Only because most of the work for it is just like purely solo heavy lifting. No, I do not want to cut this layer. I meant to save. I pressed X instead of S. So I've been thinking about it, and there's a chance that in July, I know I'm gone early, just like very early July for family stuff. But there's a chance that I come back for a bit and then I talk more about what my schedule will look like in July for the sake of me being able to actually have the full time needed to make things good as far as quality goes. Yeah. So that's the sort of long TLDR. I'm really excited though. I'm really excited because my appearance that you're seeing now, I birthed, for lack of a better term, as my own artist mama. I drew it over 3 years ago now. And I thought that it was, you know, if you asked me when I was young and unafraid, someone had asked me a really long time ago, like, oh my gosh, Mintmai, would you ever do another debut? Like, would you ever, like, basically rewrite your appearance? And I was like, no, that's too much work. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, who let you be so busy? Who gave you all of this work? And then it's like, haha, who did that? Who did that indeed? What? Never say self-birth again. It sounds so bad. I'm being so genuine when I say you're the prettiest ever. What? Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that it's held up with age. And don't get me wrong, I'm really, really proud of it and all of that. But it's sort of like, ever since I moved to YouTube, I've been wanting to... It's not so much mark a new chapter, but I want to sort of set like a clear separation between how I do things now versus how I did them a long time ago. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's like, not so much that I want to erase things from before. I think I like and I appreciate. It's a very, very, very precious, and every single bit has been a very dear part of my journey as a baker. But I do think that I personally have a lot of like thoughts and a vision for the kind of stuff I want to focus on moving forward, and that includes like the problem is I don't leave a lot of time for myself to work on these things between actual work and streaming and things. But I've been wanting to do more videos, not instead of streams, but I've wanted to do videos alongside streams because I have some ideas and I have things from the past that I want to do. But when it comes down to editing them myself, it's like I have to take that time out from somewhere. So that's so whether it's song covers or like whether it's song covers or other things, I would love to be able to make videos more. So that's a small part of it. Like videos and music, I think, are two things that I've not explored as much because it was just very my time at the bakery has always been very like art streaming, and I'm like, well, I also am interested in developing other skills because I do video editing. I do video editing, and it's like the one thing that I do that almost no one knows I do because I outsource it a lot of the time. I either like hire my video editor friends, or I just like hire a video editor I've worked with before to edit for me because I have a fascinating relationship with video editing. I think it's really hard, but I also think it's really interesting. And so I have a strong interest in actually fostering my curiosity in it and making like... I mean, I've always been doing a variety of things, but I've been wanting to make kind of like not just Let's Play and art stuff, which is what I do exclusively on stream pretty much. We need a big hat because every sundress needs a big hat. I don't make the rules. What editor do I use? I've tried both CapCut, but I mostly use Premiere Pro. I know, it's Adobe. Sharp inhale. For whatever reason, I've been able to be on like an Adobe student plan for a while. They kind of never kicked me off of it, so yay. I don't really know what's going on there, but I'm also just like, awesome, don't change it ever. So real though, I'm like, this is great, just stay that way, because I don't love how Adobe does their subscriptions. I've long had this idea for a sunflower on like a hat on me, except the sunflower center is like a burnt melon pan. Do you see the vision? Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of how this this brim is turning out, but it's okay. Genius, genius. I might have a drawing of it from like really long ago. Oh yeah, another reason why I'm, you know, since we're talking about it now, I'll let myself open up a little bit more about it. I know, I'm always so secretive about everything. I'm like, okay, I'll give you this one thing because it's such a big deal. Let's just be excited for it together. Part of the reason I also need a 2.0 is because I need to rig it myself. So I can rig all of my future outfits going forward, because it's not that my rig artist is particularly unavailable, but my rig artist is also my friend and not someone that is always available to take commissions. So I have my Live 2D training arc that I'm kind of you know, I'm looking forward to that. So, cause my favorite thing is drawing new outfits, making new outfits for myself. And if, you know, if I can do that, I'm really happy. It's really, sort of a simple deal I have with myself. Learning things to do by yourself is really fun. I just want to be like as self-sufficient as possible, because honestly, I feel bad if, you know, I feel bad sometimes if I'm so busy, like when I commission someone, I want to be a good client. But I think there's times if I'm way too overwhelmed with something, like either in work or my personal life, like I don't want to be bad at communicating, but I'm like, oh, but if I have to do everything myself, then I just have to communicate with myself. and then we're chilling because I'm my own responsibility. Haha. But yeah, it's because my brain works in such a way where I have like so many ideas all the time, and then I feel like I have to just pick what I want to prioritize. So I do think that it'd be good practice for me to be like, okay, if I really want to prioritize working behind the scenes for something this important to me, then I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm actually going to do that. But I've been been thinking about it, and I'm like, well, it doesn't have to mean no streams. It just needs to mean I have to like control my schedule tightly. Hi. But yeah, I'm, you know, I'm very much my own responsibility. And so I also feel like I owe it to myself and to flower friends around the world. I do often feel like, you know, I owe it to myself and everyone to put my best foot forward every day. That's kind of where my mind sits. So even if things are not perfect or happen slowly, I think it counts for something that I put my best foot forward each day. Oh, wishing you the best always. Cries a little bit. Sniff. Yeah. I've honestly, a lot of things were happening this year. Which is, it's hard to get into, but like a lot of things for me have just been happening. Some great stuff, some sad stuff, and it's just like, you know, life happened. But I like rolling with the punches. Like you gotta, you know? And then I feel ultimately really so lucky and happy that I have something that's so like present and positive in my space. So yeah, the bakery's a blessing. I'm trying to make it look kind of more straw-like. I put my best foot flowered. Oh, wait, that's so sweet. Put our best foot. Yeah, let's put our best foot flower. Sundress Mintmai. I wonder that if you can still tell that it's me from how I draw myself, you know? Like this could be any anime woman. But I wonder I wonder what would particularly give away that it is me when I don't draw like my hair clips or my outfit. You know? The aura. The aura. That's so funny. Just the aura. The elbows. Oh, is how I draw elbows really so specific? Oh man, I have to export my color palette. Like I have a color palette for my own like references and such, but it's on oh whoops, didn't mean to do that. It's like on my iPad only. So I have to transfer that color palette over here. That would be amazing if I could have it in Clip Studio Paint. It's like got all my like hair color. And I don't use the same colors for all my art, but I kind of like having a starting point at least before playing with the sliders. I dream of picturesque picnic dates. So true. Oh my goodness. Like I have such a simple... I'm a simple baker, okay? I have the simplest of fantasies, okay? I just want to eat like cucumber sandwiches out of a basket, and it would be incredible if the basket was like lined with a gingham cloth and like little drinks and like cute, you know, cute bento boxes. Like I'm so simple. Oh my goodness. I was looking at used editions of shoujo manga the other day, like at a bookstore, and I was like, I want more like physical manga in my space so that I can read it without looking at a screen. That would be so awesome. Is that too much to ask? It's not too much to ask. Mint does have some back muscle though. Yeah. I think everyone has some back muscle, right? I think it's more like the angle I'm drawing this at. I don't know if it's obvious, but like she is twisting. Drawing Mintmai is twisting the body. So this is the anatomy currently. So we got like shoulder blade, arm, and then hip is like, it's like she's twisting, so it's like this leg. And then this one. That's kind of what I was thinking. Just like a twisting here. Yeah, right is her right leg. Yep. And I tried to imply it with the dress lines here. It's more of like a this situation. Again, that was very rough sketch. I think I'll keep it this low resolution. Because today I'm so crunchy on time. Oh, this brush is kind of... Okay, let me... Oh wait, this is my line art brush. I'll use this as my coloring brush. I like that you can, in Clip Studio Paint, you can like choose how much anti-aliasing you have. So you can do like perfect pixel or like softer and softer. It's kind of my first time seeing that. So you can actually customize things that way. So flowy. It's cute, thank you. I don't know how Clip Studio artists do this. I don't get it. I wish I had used Clip Studio more before, but I just didn't have as... I feel like it just was never as good. Like drawing on my computer was never as convenient or nice as drawing on the iPad. I'm getting used to it now though. It's okay, I've had so many Clip Studio Paint trials. I'm like actually locking in this time though. Cause part of me is still debating, you know, where I want to take my art in terms of like illustrations or everything in the future. And I'm like, Clip Studio Paint has such nice tools. It's still such a robust program, like I can't ignore its potential. I always return to iPad. It's just so convenient. It's so convenient. But even then, it's like, I do like how Clip Studio Paint layers work. I mean, it's not much different from Procreate layers, but it's like, wow, so convenient. It's so awesome. The only thing I kind of miss is, I can't really see like the previews of what layer is what as easily. So like maybe I do have to start naming my layers. That's all I'm seeing. Let me see. Clipping mask. Super easy to do a clipping mask, which I'm thankful for. And then you can do airbrush just as easily. You use Ibis Paint? I used to use Ibis Paint. Ibis Paint isn't bad either. I'm just happy to be learning so many new things. I think it's been a long time since I've really commit to learning so many new things. Oh, by the way, when I like add this lighter color to the bottom of my hair, it's not purely stylistic, but it's also just literally how my hair works. She fades in the sunlight, and so I don't dye it or anything, but the tips of my hair, because my hair grows so fast and it gets so long, the tips of my hair wind up being like lighter brown. It just sort of winds up that way. The bronze, wow. Yeah, and my eye color is also like I mean, I'm sure you can kind of see, but my eye color has always also been, like, it's black, but it's also very brownish. It's very lighting dependent. Some lighting, my hair looks slightly like brownish red. That's kind of the undertone of it. Did you draw that? Yeah, I did. This is my art. Hello. My appearance that you are looking at right, I can't speak. My face that you are looking at right now is also drawn by me, if you're curious. My makeup, I do it all myself. Yippee. Although many thanks to my rig artist Mochi for making it so that I can turn my head so nicely. Thank you for the very kind compliment. I've been drawing for 10 years now. I think it's really hard for me to put my finger on exactly when I started though. No, it's probably been over 10 years. Okay, I've been drawing for over 10 years now. I think it's like my story for when I started art. It always like is kind of different in my head because I think I've kind of drawn my whole life, but then I stopped a lot and then I came back to it. So, yeah. And now I sort of pursue it professionally. Ish. Hope you're staying cool. I hope you're staying cool too. It's really hot. It's so warm that I can feel myself like... Again, it's the mornings. The mornings are so stuffy. Let's see. The trick with sundresses that I like is I kind of like when people make them blue. Like they're not actually blue. It's just the lighting. So I'm gonna start with blue and then I'm gonna paint the lighting part on top. Can you show old drawings from when you're a beginner? Not very easily. Sorry, I don't have any photos of them on with me right now because they're from when I was like younger. They're from a long time ago. I guess I could show. I don't have it on my computer, but I have art from like 3 years ago, and I do think there's already like a difference. The key with drawing is to just keep doing it though, and also prioritize drawing what you love over just like getting really technically good. Because sometimes people that do like art classes or art advice, they're like, you need to do the fundamentals before you draw what you like. And I kind of, personally, in my experience, I've always sort of practiced the draw what you like and then you will learn the foundation as you go because you're gonna want to be better at drawing what you like. So everyone thinks about it a little bit differently, but that's how I think about it. And hey, it does work. I think that, you know, taking classes or like online classes can be very, very beneficial, but it's not everything. Like, it's not make or break your art. Being told what to draw instead of drawing what I wanted was always the reason I turned down classes as a kid. I always turned down art classes as a kid too. I always turned them down because my mom was like, she was like, oh, like you're interested in, like obviously interested in drawing. Why not take like this class and that class? And I would just be like, no. Because they're gonna make me draw boxes and they're going to make me draw like the vase on the table. And my mom was like, but getting good at the fundamentals will help you get good at drawing the things that you do like. But I was still very much like, But there are some classes out there where it's like you draw what you like, but then if a teacher is experienced enough, they can just give you critique. I think that that's like a good way of doing things as well. So you see, I made it all blue first, and then now I'm like carving in the parts that are white based off of where I think lighting is. But I think fundamentals you can always learn as you go. Anatomy, you'll get good at drawing if you just draw your favorite character like 10,000 times. You'll get great at anatomy. You want to draw, like, get good at drawing comics? Like, draw, you know? Just start drawing the stuff that you're interested in, and then add in, like, the technique as you go. Challenge yourself. Like, for me, I like drawing characters, but I want to challenge myself by drawing backgrounds, so sometimes I will draw a really pretty character, but then force myself to add a background. That's how it goes for me. Anatomy is so hard, right? But it like definitely does help your practice. If you're good at anatomy, you get to like unlock more potential. So that's the thing. All right, so that was cool. I sort of rarely work from shadows backwards to doing like carving and lighting, but it is really fun. So it's almost like a reverse. I don't know how to explain how I draw sometimes as I'm drawing. I'm also sort of speedrunning this one. I find anatomy really fun. I would have never said that a few years back. Right? It's like you'll find it fun if you're doing something that's truly like engaging. You love this pose so much? Yippee, me too! Oh, let me do something cool here. I have this like watercolor brush. Where the blue meets the white, we should get a very saturated color, because that's color theory. Let's get like yellow. No, not that yellow. Like more orangey, maybe? Okay. Oh, maybe even more pink. Yeah, because this is like... It kind of... Oh, that's too tan. I want something that stops it from looking like a very plain white sundress. It's less so color theory and more so like lighting theory. Between your shadow colors are typically, if you're talking like natural sunlight or something like that, shadow colors are cooler than lighting colors. The lighting color tends to be warmer than the shadow color. And then between where light and shadow meet, a lot of times in nature you'll see it too. You can even observe it on your own hands. It's like you get this magical, more saturated color between the two colors. Doesn't that make such a big difference? Because now it doesn't feel so like, oh, it's just blue and white. Suddenly there's something else going on. Let me blend this one a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit of color. I'm like, I'm running up that hill. I don't know that song super well. It's a nice song. Running up that hill. I've actually never seen Stranger Things, but I remembered one of my friends really liked it when it was coming out. Just the earlier seasons. I haven't asked them how they felt about the finale. I'm a little bit scared to ask them how they felt about the finale because I heard that a lot of people were not very happy with it. But I was like, oh, but she loved it so much when it was first coming out. I think that song was in a scene in Stranger Things, which made it kind of pop off again. I imagine this on top of a hill with flower petals falling down. Ooh, pretty! I think because I made it a sundress, I had been thinking like either sunflower field for like summery vibes, or which would, you know, be a beautiful pain to draw. Either that or like beach. But I think I draw so many beach backgrounds. I think someone needs to like take ocean background away from me, because I have to stop using that as like a crutch for the fact that I can't draw backgrounds. This watercolor brush is doing amazing things for me. But it's true, think about how much art I've made, like... And even if you haven't seen my other art before, you're just gonna have to trust my word for this. So much summer artwork I draw is just like blue sky and blue ocean background. And it's like, yes, I've gotten away with it again. I've gotten away with making people think that I can draw backgrounds. But all I did was kind of slap some blues and get really good at painting fluffy clouds. And hey, if it works, I'm not complaining. It's very summer. It is, but there's like only so many times I think I can reuse it before it's like, she didn't know how to draw a single other background. It's very up there with hiding hands behind the body. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa. Whoa. I didn't ask I didn't ask to be called out on the Monday afternoon. What do you mean hiding hands? No. This is for a dynamic pose. The wind is blowing, so she needs her hand to hold the hat, and she also needs the hand to hold down the skirt. It has nothing to do with the fact. It is completely unrelated to the fact that this pose just so happens to obstruct not one but both hands. Like really, I'm surprised that you would even, you know, suggest such a thing. Like I don't know. Truly, just not quite, you know, what I had intended. It's a coincidence, really. That's what it is. It's a coincidence. Who would do such a thing? Not me. I got over 10 years of drawing in my belt. I would never hide hands, and I would never shy away from drawing hands when given the option. What? No. Never. Not me. You must be thinking of somebody else. Must be thinking of like a different artist, maybe. Maybe they go by like Mintmai. Mintmai. I don't know. I don't know why that naming convention compels me. But surely it's not me. Mintmai. Is that like my Wario? Is that like my like nemesis that like popped up from underground? Where like everything is upside down and it's like, oh, hey, I'm Mintmai. Oh my gosh, my evil arch nemesis has come to play. Okay. See, you see my vision? It's like, if the melon pan is burnt, then it looks just like a sunflower center. I've had this idea in my brain for so long. I probably drew this back in like 2022, but never showed it because I was like, hey, one day I'll have an outfit with it on it. And like 3 years passed because I was doing so many different things. But I still kind of hold on to this idea as like, one day I'll make the melon pan sunflower real. Your brain is so wrinkly. Oh my goodness, thank you. It's the first time I've ever heard that. It's usually quite smooth, you see. I just kind of have to like guess where I put layers. Do you like thick eyebrow Mintmai? I think thick eyebrow Mintmai should come back in a major way. But the important thing about me with thick eyebrows is that they're never very thick. They're never very thick purely because that's just not how my eyebrows work. They kind of grow out in like triangle-ish, but not like the anime girl triangle. They grow out in a way that's kind of, I don't love it, or I think it doesn't like fit or match me super well. So that's why I make them just kind of like straight lines. Thick straight lines, but relatively straight lines to begin with. Ooh, this watercolor brush. I'm like having fun with this one. It's not perfect, but I do like it. It's adding some fun texture. Let's get like a little sun-kissed cheeks. I don't know if Clip Studio Paint tells you how long you've had the program open, because this is almost like a speed paint. Oh, what program do you use usually? There it is. I usually use Procreate on the iPad, but this is Clip Studio Paint because I've been learning to use Clip Studio Paint more. I really want to get good at using Clip Studio Paint because I think it has more potential for me in the future to like keep using it, because it supports larger files and it has like a bunch more tools. That's why I'm considering switching over. But even then, it's not such an easy transition. Although I do love just trying out the different things that I've never seen before that are like just in Clip Studio Paint. Like this watercolor brush, for instance. This sort of like textured feeling is, I haven't been able to find it with like a Procreate brush so far. So it's quite fun to try out. I love experimenting with brushes. It's quite fun. Okay, so here it is so far. Let me add my favorite kind of layer. Doo-doo-doo. I think it needs to be more saturated. Coloring line art. It's like so rough that I don't even need to do very much of this to make it feel polished. Grab like a more gray color. All right. Feeling pretty good about this. Where's the hat layer? I think I put it up here, maybe? Nope. Oh, here it is. Hat layer. Do. There's so many cool free brushes too. I haven't figured out how to use the asset library yet, but I will. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Little texture. There's so many. I'm gonna have to keep playing around with it. It's so fun. But also I think I need to like not go overboard with the texture. It sort of needs to like be spaced out to feel natural. Okay, and then here. Do I have time to slap on a background? Do we believe? Make sure to save. Okay, let's grab this. I want to see what I can do in terms of a background. Okay. I like this. It's so watercolor-like. Oh my goodness, it's like amazing how watercolor-like it is. I worked with a lot of traditional mediums before, so to me this is just really impressive. It's layering on quite nicely. Does white work? I don't think so, because it's still like a wet brush. I think I'm gonna have to go in with my eraser. Thank you for liking the drawing! I appreciate it. Yay. That is way too bright. Okay, let's do even brighter. You see what I'm getting at here? Like a sunny hillside. Oh, this looks so nostalgic. Yippee! I was just thinking, like, of summer, really. I really haven't played with watercolor, like, brushes in ages, so I'm pretty impressed by, a lot of the tools. I would like to render in the clouds a little bit more, but like manually. Oh, it doesn't let me paint on white. That's kind of the classic situation with watercolor brushes. They don't always let you like paint on in white. We're doing background just a little bit. We're like tackling my fears. Ooh, because I was trying to do clouds. I mean, I think you can kind of see that there is like an attempt at clouds. But part of me almost wants to leave it like that, you know? let's kind of erase in this edge. I'm sort of forcing in clouds, but they're like they're so sort of washed out because of the watercolor brush. It's exactly how I want it. I'm amazed at how they figure out that a wet brush can work like this and then emulate it digitally. That's beyond me. I'm like, this is pretty cool, and then this is where my brain stops understanding. Like, how do they... It's entirely pressure dependent, but I'm like, how are they doing that? It's different from painting with real watercolors, of course, but it's just like I'm amazed by the technicality of it. Big brain developers. They're definitely artists, you know? I think you can see a program that's like made for artists. Because I remember when I was learning, a big program that everyone was using was Photoshop. And Photoshop is not really developed for artists by artists. And I think that like you can sort of tell with how some of the tools are set up. But Clip Studio Paint feels like it's been developed. I mean, over the years, it's been very, very robust. And I knew that just purely by watching people that did paint with Clip Studio. I was like, wow, they have such cool tools. But I didn't think that I would be using it for quite some time. Oh my goodness. The finish line, it's here, it's here. I can feel it. Okay. I think it was only this fast to draw because it's me. And I had a pretty clear vision in my head for the composition, at least, coming in. Okay, let's grab this. My doodling speedrun is complete. This is a Mintmai all-timer for me? No way! My speedrun arts! You like it that much? That makes me very happy, actually. Wow! Wait, let me see if I can do any more special effects situations. Whoa. Wait. It was lagging a little bit because it's the watercolor. I'm just so curious what will happen if I do this, you know? Oh my gosh, it's lagging though. I think that's the struggle with having this sort of brush is all. I can actually like kind of watercolor in. Whoa! I can just sort of watercolor in where I feel like it. Wow. And I hope... I really appreciate you guys for spending time on a Monday with me. I just wanted to say, you know, this stream was... yesterday I knew I wanted to stream. Today I also knew I wanted to... I reaffirmed that I definitely wanted to stream. But waiting room and everything was put up pretty last minute. I hope that nothing in particular has felt rushed, because to be completely honest, I have like a hard out in 30 minutes. Which is why I was like, okay, we're just gonna doodle, we're gonna draw one thing, we're gonna hang out, and then and then Mintmai will have to say see you later. Because today is just... Last week was... I guess I'm just taking it week by week. I'm taking the busy days one bite at a time, and I think that that's how it goes, you know? Ultimately, I think I've been feeling just so much better in general, like kind of health-wise. Like anyone else, I get, you know, I have my tired days or things like that, but overall, I've been pretty proud of how I've been doing. Now I kind of think I'm doing too much. I think I'm doing too much with the colors. It's like part of me was just wondering what it would look like if I like added a little bit more here and there. Okay, I do think that made a difference though. Even just a little bit. It's been cozy. I'm glad. I've been very comfy too. As far as what we'll do this week, I think for games, we'll play Pokemon, and then we'll also play that game about a sausage. I really want to play it. That was a weird laugh. Oh my goodness. Forgive me. That came out a little bit different, but I want to play that weird game about a sausage. Like, I'm so curious. Morbidly curious even about that game. Ah, that one. Yes. Hot dog. Hot dog. We'll probably play that later in the week. I want to fry hot dogs. I want to do that like as a... I mean, you know, people eat hot dogs around this time of year, whether it's for something like the 4th of July or just for like the family barbecue. And so I think it would be funny to do that as like a summer stream. Hot dog? Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. I forgot about the 4th of July. It's okay, Sugi, you're not American. The 4th, I forget about the 4th of July. For the 4th of July, I might, you know, I'll be with my family, but not particularly for the 4th of July. It just kind of worked out that way. Hot diggity dog is right. Hot dog. I wonder if anyone... Has anyone ever watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Because that is where that song comes from. I'm ashamed to say, but unafraid to admit. Hot dog. I watched that so much for some reason. Like, why did I watch that show so much? Also, yeah, I love that show too. But then recently, I took a peek at what it looked like again. I was like, oh my gosh, I remember the show. And I looked at it and like the CGI looks awful. I was like, I could have sworn in my mind's eye this show looked visually better. Oh my gosh, you're like a blast to the past. Mickey Mouse Catool. I can't believe it. I can't believe that hot dog is so, you know. I can't believe this is so known. I mean, I guess it's Disney. But maybe when I was a kid, I thought it was cool and niche. I don't know. Hot dog. All right, let's add a little bit of... I don't know if this will do it, but I want to see if I can do some kind of... Floral implications. Nothing more. Just floral implication. Wow, they made a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus and the animation is updated? But is it like the exact same episodes in the same show? I only ever got to watch PBS Kids. I watched so much PBS Kids. I don't know why or like where or when I watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but it's somewhere in there, in the memory vault. Somehow. I'm starting to lose track of my layers because I didn't name any of them. Okay, here it is. All right, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and then I'll sign it like it's like a watercolor painting. I think that's fair enough. I realize I don't think I've written my signature in Clip Studio Paint before. But it can't be any harder than signing my name on paper. Or maybe it can be. I love to humble myself. House of Mouse? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I remember that. But maybe if I saw it, I would recognize it. I just remembered PBS Kids as well because I loved Fetch so much. And there was like other ones. Oh, I remembered like Clifford, of course, but there's also... I think there was like Martha Speaks with the really cute dog. And I liked that one. But all I remember is Fetch. Rough, rough man. The cutest signature. Weh. Very Mintmai summer. Thank you for enjoying. Smile. I feel like I've never like sped run a drawing so hard. But I like it. I think sometimes when I go faster, it allows me to care less about the details, and then it winds up being even better for the piece, because then I can kind of relax and just have fun with it. The new Mickey Mouse Clubhouse has new episodes, I think. Oh, but they're still in the clubhouse and do the dance? Wait, I have to watch it now. I liked Daisy Duck. Is this a pattern? Like, I like Daisy in Mario, and then I like Daisy Duck from Mickey Mouse. Is this a pattern? I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, this is Otsu Mintmai speedrun. Otsu Mintmai! Mintmai has to go to her appointment soon. Yippee! Oh, and when I say appointments, they're not always health appointments. Sometimes they're just like work stuff or something. So worry not. I know a while ago, honestly, I lose track of the timeline. A while ago, I was finally like getting caught up with health things, or health things were catching up to me. I don't know which way around it was, but these days I'm doing very well. So yeah, as well as one can be, you know. I feel like I've been doing great. I'm gonna post this right after stream, so you can look at her there. But thank you for entertaining summer sundress Mintmai. This is very important to my psyche. Yay! So joyful seeing you, Draw. So joyful seeing you here. Wishing you the best. I'm wishing you guys the best too. I think when it comes to a lot of work, life habits, and health things, I want to be even better, like at feeling like I can lead by example, I suppose. Because in the past I was also very like, I'm trying to get my routine together. But it takes a lot more to actually start practicing that. Like I've got I've got days where I'm worse off or better off and things like that. But I kind of, it's cheesy and it's silly, but a lot of the times I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be whatever version of me I think like I wanna be. Or whatever, you know, there's a lot of times where I feel, just to myself personally, I'm like, I want to be the Mintmai that flower friends think that I can be, and then we go from there. But thank you so much for coming today. Yippee! Wow. Wow, I love us so much. We have so much fun here. even with even like on limited time. I'm so happy that I got to see you on Monday, and I will see you again probably Wednesday. I'm gonna look at the schedule, but next stream is probably Pokemon, and I will put a schedule out as soon as I can make it. Yippee! Hi, flower friend. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure to also save my work because that's important, and I'm also going to export it. Yeah. Sundress Mintmai. I'm really bad at naming my my files these days. I need to get better at doing this. I've gotten lazy. I've just been leaving a bunch of my art files in my downloads folder. I'll start backing them up though. Sundress Mint, yeah. Just having your company is always a great time. I'm glad. I want to feel like it's sort of chill and easy to do short streams and not something to feel like guilty about, because it's fun. Also, especially when I feel like more congested from weather changes or anything like that, I just really love to have like a chill zatsu. And we speed ran some art. That was pretty awesome. Mintmai Summer Art 12 Final Reel.jpg. That is how I used to name files unironically, and then it's like unnamed artwork 1, 2, 3, because on Procreate by default they're just named unnamed artwork. All of your files are named unnamed artwork. Somehow I didn't expect that. Somehow I feel like, you know what, it's okay. All of the detail work can go into the artwork itself. But please back up your files. Or at least export everything, like as a JPEG or PNG. There's a lot of times I scroll through my art folder on my iPad and I'm like, when did I draw this? What is this? And then I never export it, and so it like doesn't exist anywhere. It's just artwork that doesn't exist anywhere, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. My files are just okeyspam.png. ASDFK. Oh my gosh, that just flew into my head out of nowhere. Oh my goodness gracious. Semicolon. Mintmai secret trove. I feel like I've shown so many at this point. There's not much that's secret anymore. Unless. I think I definitely have scrapped sketches, except they're in the secret trove because I'm like, maybe I still want to do something with them just later. There's a lot of ugly sketches I have from like 2022, and the reason why I've never shown them is I was like, when I get better at art, I will draw this again, or like when I get better at art, I will actually finish this. So I do have, I'm off the top of my head, I can remember a couple of drawings that I started like in 2022, and then I never finished because I truly did not believe that I had the bandwidth or skill to do them then. But maybe we can do them soon, now, or just sometime. All in all though, thank you for coming to my Monday art stream. Yippee! I'm always happy to, you know, to get to hang out, get to chat, do whatever we like. Yeah. Yeah, you're trying to sniff out my secrets, eh? Thank you for hanging out. Of course! I'm gonna go ahead. I see Miss Maya is live with Final Fantasy right now. Let's go. So let's redirect to Maya today. Yeah, feel free to, of course, lurk, hang out, chill, be awesome to Maya on Maya's side. But for today, I will be bidding you adieu, and I will see you again later. That was really fun. Little art stream. Yeah. Got my appointment. Yay! I got this. I got this. Wow. I also I need to do a lot of back end like organizing things because my room is finally clean, but then my desktop kind of got a little bit messy, so it's a balance. It's like one thing, it's another. It's because my brain, it's like the way I work, it's like, okay, I'm cleaning my room so my room's not messy anymore, but the days I was cleaning my room, that took so much out of me that I was letting all my files get really messy in my downloads folder for work stuff. So then now I gotta clean this up without letting my room get messy again. But it's like a workout. I have to get into the routine of it. Once I figure out how to consistently like keep my room the way I like it, like everything is in its happy place, I think I'm pretty good at maintaining it that way. Something I am excited about is I finally sorted all my doll clothes. There's a little bit more than I thought, since I've been collecting them since like, I want to say like 2025 or maybe even 2024. No, I think it was 2025. I was starting to collect some stuff, but I finally organized them. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do a little fashion show sometime. There's always that pile of stuff that shuffles around as you clean your room. The one thing that I can never get rid of is the clothing pile. The worn once, but not dirty enough to wash, but not clean enough to put back in the drawer. Because once you wear something outside once, then it can't go back into your closet and drawers the same way. But then you only wore it once, so you're gonna destroy the clothing if you wash it that often. Mintmai dolls, I miss you talking about them. I can talk about them more. I get like taps my fingers together. It's my niche hobby. I feel like there's just a few pieces to me, you know? It's like I like plushies, I like manga, I like reading, and I love dolls. I've always loved dolls, but then I grew up, and then, you know, the sad thing about dolls is people assume that you grow out of them, you know? Like as a kid, I had Barbies, of course. As a kid, I made money from my mom by doing a bunch of things, and I'd make like $1 every time, and I would memorize Chinese poetry because like my mom was doing that as like cultural enrichment. And then sometimes I would get like a little bit of an allowance from that. But I literally made $1 at a time, and I added them in this sticker book so that I could buy my own American Girl doll. And that was like, that was like a coming of age thing. Maybe I should do like one day if I'm brave, I can do a doll specific, another doll specific stream. I actually would like to do another doll specific stream because I have more clothes for my tiny mini mint, the custom doll I have of myself, which is like 12 centimeters. I have a couple new clothes for her, I think, that I'm not specifically remembering whether or not I've shown them on stream, so we can do that. I also again, it's like I don't talk about it all the time because I'm like, wow. But at some point in time, like I have an A1? an A-Zone. I have an A-Zone doll from Japan, and I really love her too. She's very Mintmai core. But yeah, I just, you know, I didn't particularly ever grow out of dolls, but I specifically really like the more like anime stylized dolls. So like Nendoroid dolls, or like my mini Dolphy Dream, or my A-Zone. Like I love them a lot. Man, I'm gonna have to, oh my gosh, wait. as we were talking, I like stumbled across something and I'm like, I think I have to buy this. Closes the tab. I cannot spend money. Oh my gosh. I love when places have like bakery themed stuff. Do you write it as, is it not pronounced Azon? Yeah, that's the right one. Azon dolls are expensive, but I got the body and the head separately. Cause people will sell stuff secondhand. So I got a head that I liked and a body that I liked, and you just like, you know, pen, pineapple, apple pen. We will be browsing. It's so easy to want to buy little like skirts and little accessories for your daughter, because I like to pretend that it's for drawing reference. It is not. It is purely self-indulgent. But like, they're posable dolls, and so sometimes I'm like, drawing reference? Anatomy practice? Lying to myself. We can chat about this more another time though. I would love to. Perhaps a dedicated Zatsudan or some kind of a hand cam one day. No specific promises, but I do know that I would have fun with that. I want an OC based doll, OC everything. You get me, snapping my fingers. OC based everything. I think we need to like expand our horizons beyond OC artwork. We need to start doing like OC dolls, OC statues. You ever see people make custom Nendoroids? Isn't that so fun? They get like Nendoroid faceplates and like repaint them, or they buy like secondhand parts, like the bangs from one Nendoroid and the back hair from another Nendoroid, and then you like repaint it all to make it your OC. That is really interesting too. Those are so awesome. Yeah, I was looking into it a while ago and I cannot find Mintmai hair anywhere. First of all, like finding the parts is already rough. And no matter what, I would need to like repaint the face if I really wanted to. No matter what I do, I cannot find like a back hair plate that even closely resembles my donut braids. There's just not that many characters that have, I guess, gotten popular that have those donut braids. There's only like a bajillion different Miku pigtails, which, you know, I'm not mad at. But like just one. I just need one Nendoroid that has donut braids. Just one. They have Mao Mao and Jinshi Nendoroids, but I kind of need Mao Mao's like friend to be made. That is the character in like recent popular anime that looks the most like me. I don't remember what her name is. I don't remember what her name is off the top of my head. It's like her friend. But even then, her hair is not quite like mine. I forget. Yeah, like, what is your name? She's literally so me. Like, she has like orange theming and donut braids, but like, what is her name? She's Mao Mao's friend. Okay, this is like the last thing I need to find before I go. Mao Mao's friend. Xiaolan, that's it. Oh my gosh. It's Xiaolan. Like, she's the most me out of modern, or at least current anime characters visually. I'm not sure about personality-wise. Personality-wise, I am Riche from Witch Hat Atelier. Earlier talking about art and stuff, wanting to draw what you want and learning fundamentals that way, instead of the other way around. Like, I am Riche. This is Xiaolan from Apothecary Diaries. So if I put my hair up, like, she's the most she's the most like me in recent popular anime. So if they made an Nendoroid of her, but they won't because she's like a minor character. Like, she's like a side character, and they only made Mao Mao and Jinshi. I kind of think that she's a pretty major side character. However, even so, I don't really see figures or anything like that. She is so cute. Also, hello. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. I have 10 minutes. I've gotta go. I'll miss you. I will see you again soon. Yeah, she does look like me. I would love to chat for longer, but for today I did have a hard cutoff, so I'll see you later. I've been stalling, hehe, because I didn't want to go yet, but I must. I won't be late. It's okay. It's just a meeting on Zoom. It's gonna be fine. That's why I've been able to stall for so long. I don't need to like catch a bus or get in a car or anything. So it's all good. See you later though. Let's have more fun this week. Let's play games. Let's draw. I will make schedule. Let's also play that game about a sausage. And without further ado, Mintmai! Otsumimai! Otsu Bakery! Thank you for arts and chats today. I'll see you again very soon. And I can't wait for us to keep chatting about fun stuff next time. Mintmai rocket is blasting off again! And I am charging you for your week. A scream of energy to charge you for your week.